Well, if I may, as you know from real estate, there are some places that are never for sale.
That's true.
We're sitting in one right now, Buckingham Palace that you visited as well.
That's true.
And having met with the owners of Canada over the course of the campaign last several months, it's not for sale, won't be for sale ever. But the opportunity is in the partnership and what we can build together. And we have done that in the past. And part of that, as the President just said, is with respect to our own security. And my government is committed for a step change in our investment in Canadian security and our partnership, and I'll say this as well, that the President has revitalized international security, revitalized NATO, and us playing our full weight in NATO, and that will be part of it.
True. And they have, I must say, Canada is stepping up the military participation because Mark knew, they were low and now they're stepping it up, and that's a very important thing. But never say never. Never say never.
I'm just concocting in my mind the image of Donald Trump in a bedazzled and sparkly Speedo on roller skates to an Olivia Newton-John song.
Yes.
So your headline is, "Dear Republicans, get a grip on this guy already, will you?"
I mean, please.
And by the way, Charlie, this was about movie tariffs. Amanda said the White House is already walking back the film tariffs. Honestly, who lets him have his phone after 3 p.m.? I mean, no one understands it in the first place. Do you, the movie tariff thing?
I mean, I don't understand. I don't know if he means American movies that film in Canada, which a lot of them are. I mean, everything from Good Will Hunting to Bride of Chucky. Was filmed partially in Canada, or does he mean like, Roberto Benigni movies?
I just realized where he got the idea to marry Melania, Bride of Chucky. He must have seen that. All right. Listen, you said, "Dear Republicans, I don't mean to add to your troubles with the budget and all, but look at this as kind of an intervention. I have only your best interest at heart, so I'll get right down to it. This is nuts. You said movies are getting made in other countries, usually because they can get a better deal than they get here. And this is a national security threat." Did he explain how this is a national security threat?
Yeah, no, that one I need more information on that one. How I'm less safe if they film like some scenes from Bride of Chucky in Canada, or how I'm safer if they film Bride of Chucky entirely in the United States.
Right.
Charlie, it's where distracting from the meme coins thing. I don't know. Alcatraz, movie tariffs, him as the Pope. Like, there's so much crazy. It is okay. I don't know.
I'll tell you the honest to God truth. I thought the picture of him as Pope was pretty funny.
Okay. Well, there's one of you.
As a cradle Catholic, I thought it was pretty funny. I mean, believe it or not, we've had popes who were worse than this guy was.
That's true. That is true.
But I don't have to go into the cadaver synod again, I hope. But in any event, I mean, out there, where I haven't seen a lot of, and I looked this up because I found the number hard to believe, but apparently it's true. Alcatraz is like a $60 million a year tourist attraction.
Yes.
It's a park.
$60 million.
So why do you want to mess with that?
Because he wants to look like a tough guy, and he saw the movie the night before, right? I mean, it's insane. So we were saying...
I'm just glad he didn't watch Papillon buying an island off Guyana.
Okay, so who do you think is killing people more quickly right now, the FAA or Bobby Kennedy? I think it's a...
Well, I think probably Bobby Kennedy, because the victims are more immediate. But I wouldn't sleep on the FAA in the late rounds, because sooner or later this is really going to, first of all, I won't fly into Nashville Airport now on a bet.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
It's like riding the bumper. It's like riding the bumper cars at Salisbury Beach.
Oh boy.
Well, I know. When have we ever heard? Oh, they just stopped being able to see the planes at all at Newark. Like, what? I mean, I
saw that John Cusack movie. I know what those things are like.
Yes, that's what I said. Pushing tin. Yeah, right.
What they call it? An aluminum shower when two planes collide?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, your piece was, look, RFK Jr. has more to share from the land beyond expertise. And thank you. The vaccine does not contain fetal debris from abortions or intact fetal cells, vaccine experts say. the fact that we have to routinely quote experts. I don't. Yeah, I love this one. Just one last one.
How did you go to Catholic school and not hear that joke?
Well, we didn't work that dark on my Catholic school, I guess. Mama says, I have to share this. Before my kids got vaccinated, they were healthy, thriving kids. They had great appetites. Their energy was high. Their growth was excellent. They never complained of any unusual pains or problems. After they got the vaccines, all of that is still the same, and now they're also immune to dangerous, threatening diseases. I mean,
I like that. Yes. Now they're healthy, wealthy, and immune.
I mean, Charlie, we were saying it. Jody and I are always first in line to get the new COVID booster, and it might not be available, right?
Well, I don't know what's going to happen with it, because I made the same inquiry. I called my my primary care, and he said, well, yeah, I mean, I'd recommend it, but I don't know if you can get it.
Aye.
No, I don't know where it is.
Aye. All right. I saved these two things because we always hurt the ones we love the most. This is Thom Hartmann on does the president have to uphold the Constitution? Here we go.
Hold that.
Doesn't know what his responsibilities are under Article 5 of the Constitution. Who would it be who would educate him about that? Would it be you?
I think the president is one of the, if not the most knowledgeable president that we've ever had. Look, people can beat on President Trump all you want. President Trump's a game changer.
He is the most knowledgeable president we've ever had, says Tom.
He is absolutely. He is absolutely. Thomas Jefferson was a pastry chef compared to Donald Trump.
Oh, look, this just in. Scott Bessent tells Congress the Trump administration has not had any negotiations with China over tariffs. So good. That's how that's going, Charlie.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, I just read that long New York Times piece about how all the Iowa soybean farmers are in trouble again because of tariffs.
Yep.
But they're standing by their man.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know.
Yes, it's because something.
Because of the dead babies and the vaccines.
Exactly.
Okay, by the way, we just have to play this one because we used to work with Tammy Bruce over at the old
Tammy Bruce,
at the old
she's
radio
got some
station.
kind of government job now, right?
She does.
We have stories, but that's for another time.
Yeah.
But this was my favorite with Cassie Hunt on CNN.
Is he still working on the case?
I'm not going to speak to his work. I'm not going to speak to the nature of the work that he does every day in its details. Clearly, this has been an issue that is
for the
at
State
forefront
Department. I mean, with all due respect,
That's your
yes,
job.
But that doesn't mean that. Just a minute. That doesn't mean I'm the gossiper for the State Department.
I'm not
That
asking
doesn't
you to
mean
gossip.
that
I'm
the
asking you
secret
to give
for
her-
the State Department.
I just asked him, "Are you still working on is Rubio still working on the Abrego case?" And she's like, "I'm not going to speak to that." Well, you are the spokesperson for the State Department.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I'm not going to pass any gossip about the innocent person we sent to the hellhole in El Salvador.
I mean, by the way, did you see this one, Charlie? Declassified U.S. intelligence memo obtained by the New York Times contradicts the claim by Trump that the government of Venezuela controls the gang, the Tren. I don't know what I don't. Yes, right. Because he invoked the Alien Enemies Act. The Trump administration maintains this gang is controlled by Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. I mean, here we go again. He's at odds with even his handpicked intelligence, agency. Right?
Well, I mean, some of these people want jobs in government after this guy leaves office, assuming he ever does.
Right.
Toes up or toes down.
Yeah.
But so I assume that some of them are trying to make nice with our friends in the press because they're going to want to work again soon. But yeah, I mean the whole. I mean, first of all, the Alien Enemies Act was passed to keep Napoleon from meddling in our government.
Yeah.
Napoleon's been dead for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never met Napoleon, but I plan to find the time. That's really good.
So I have to ask, as a journalist, this is his latest technique. Did you see this flip out at the Wall Street Journal reporter on Air Force One? First of all, the Wall Street Journal now is some liberal rag.
Yeah.
It's owned by Rupert Murdoch. It's a conservative paper. So he flipped out at a journalist for the Wall Street Journal on Air Force One Sunday. He was asking about talks with Vladimir Putin. Trump asked the reporter, because this is what he does all the time now, right? He asks where you're from, and then he insults you when he won't answer your question. If he said, when told the Journal, he said, "Well, that's what I thought. Boy, you people treat us so badly. Wall Street Journal's truly gone to hell. Go ahead. Yeah, rotten newspaper. You hear me? What I said, it's a rotten newspaper." I mean, this is what he does. Where are you from?
I actually didn't see that one because I was still chewing over his deciding that Caitlin Collins wasn't worth talking to because she works for CNN.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Unless the answer is, some right-wing, outlet, he won't answer. I mean, that's the level we've gotten to.
Some influencer.
Yes, right-wing.
Some conservative influencer.
Tim Pool, he's who we know is taking money from Russia to spread disinformation, is in the press room, right?
Well, Tammy Bruce is working for the State Department.
Well, there's
Where
that.
are we?
Yeah.
Oh, we've fallen from the days of Helen Thomas.
Poor Babe Buchanan died before her time.
No kidding.
Did she die?
Did she die?
Oh, I didn't know that, Charlie.
I don't know. I probably shouldn't have said that because she might not be dead.
She's still alive.
She's a realtor, which is almost the same thing.
She's 76.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. I'm kidding. Being a realtor is not the same thing as okay.
No, Stephanie Miller Joe apologizes to all realtors.
Oh, listen, we've already taken so many complaints this morning.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Are we hearing bad things?
Oh yes. We've offended almost everyone. So we've got 15 more minutes. So
Yeah.
No, that's okay, Bella. You used to have a career. I hope you're enjoying your early retirement.
All right. Love you, Charlie. See you next week.
Hey,
Thank you, Charlie.
We'll talk to you next week.